Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? My name's Andrew.
I'm Mimi.
I'm Matt.
I'm Grandpa.
I'm Aunt Becky.
I'm Tanner.
I'm Tracy.
I'm Joel.
I'm Gavin.
And we're some of the Veggie Boys.
And girls.
And we'd like to thank you for stopping by. It's gonna be a really hot day today, so we kind of got an early start. As of right now, we've got the farm market all set up. We've got the animals all taken care of. And right now we're waiting for Dad because I went up and changed my clothes because I was sweated through. And Dad just got done changing his clothes.
I hope he can find his pants.
We have been really busy in the farm market the last couple days. We're thinking because it's so hot, more people have been showing up. With the air-conditioned building, it attracts a lot of people. It helps to keep the produce fresh. And we've just been picking a lot of nice vegetables. Now, because it's gonna be so hot today, we don't wanna be picking this afternoon. So we're gonna try and get everything taken care of this morning. Normally I start filming a little bit later on today, but since it's so hot, I'm gonna do my editing in the afternoon, and I'm gonna try and help the boys get everything picked. And you already know, on a day like today, we are finding a shady spot to park the truck. The first job for today is actually gonna be pulling weeds, which I know for a fact none of us are excited about. But all of the rows that we have pulled weeds out of already look amazing. And since the plants are looking really nice, and we know it's gonna save us a lot of headaches later on, this job just needs to be done. Which side of the road do you want to pick, the left or the right-hand side?
I think I'm gonna pick the left side.
Wow, never saw that coming. Last heat wave before the winter. Gotta love lamb's quarter. And some of these weeds just have such a huge root base. That's probably the biggest reason why we need to get them out of here. They're sucking up all that moisture. Now, in one of the previous videos when we were pulling weeds, we got these 4 rows finished. Now, we were taking all the weeds and just throwing them onto the ground, and if anybody was concerned that they wouldn't die, I can tell you they're definitely dying. These weeds were just pulled 2 days ago, and you can see how they look. We're happy about that. Is there a pepper plant in here? Nope, no pepper plant in this one. Some of you have a garden. You probably understand the importance of weeding. But if you don't have a garden, let me just tell you, it is important. And especially on the farm, it is even more important. We're saving a lot of money by doing this, which people don't really understand. But just rest assured, we are saving money. Healthier plants, nicer yield are just some of the benefits from pulling weeds. And if we can receive those benefits in a year like this, well, then we're gonna do it. At this section of the field, especially with these last 2 or 3 rows, there are a lot of weeds. And to help you appreciate how many weeds there are, you can look on both sides of this row. Look at all those weeds that we've pulled and thrown onto the ground. Now, all those weeds were taking moisture, they were taking nutrients, they were taking root space. And these peppers down here look really nice, but the peppers up there look a lot nicer because they didn't have these problems. So we're very fortunate that we're pulling these weeds out because it's really gonna start to push blossoms and a lot more peppers. Hey, Andy. Yeah, brother. Hey.
Do you want these clippers for that big weed right there?
Nope, I got it.
Good job, guys.
If the wind was not blowing right now, we'd be in trouble. Fortunately, the wind is blowing because it is getting hot. Well, everyone, this job is now finished, and we shouldn't have to pull weeds and the sweet peppers for the rest of the year. We still do have the hot peppers where we need to pull some weeds, but the sweet peppers are done. We are now moving on to harvesting vegetables. Dad is going to the peppers. They're gonna harvest some hot peppers, and while they do that, I moved over to the zucchini. We need to get the zucchini and yellow squash picked in our new planting. Well, that one's a little too little. This one's a little on the small side, but it's still pretty early for this planting of zucchini, but we're just trying to get all of the zucchinis that are now large enough to harvest, because if we miss them now, they will be way too big in about a week. So we need to start checking the zucchini now and making sure we get all of those larger zucchinis. you. There's a nice one. Thank you. It's hard. Sometimes you can't see them from the side. The leaves are so big. Now, something I have to be careful with when I am cutting these zucchinis off, I can't be hitting the plant too much with this knife because I want the plant to continue producing zucchini. And if I keep cutting up the plant is going to have to put its energy into healing the plant and not into producing more zucchini. So I really want to be careful around these plants. We worked our way through the zucchini up to this point and we got a lot of nice green zucchini, but now, as you can see, we're going to start harvesting our yellow zucchini. And I always love the way yellow zucchini looks. Now lastly, we move on to the yellow squash. And fortunately, we don't need a knife for that. Look at this one. What in the world is going on here? Two homies hanging out. We don't need to worry about cutting the zucchini off because this stuff is a lot easier to harvest and the stems don't break off and looks beautiful. This is the squash, yellow zucchini, and regular zucchini that we picked. And these were the peppers that the boys got. Long hots, Cubanelles, and hot cherry peppers. We are not done yet. We still need more stuff for back at the farm market. So we're on to our next vegetable. The next thing on the list for picking today is sweet corn.
They make it that you can put a drip line irrigation.
Bring me 2 more baskets, please.
They make it that you can run drip irrigation.
Thank you. Was he working on? Now, when it comes to different varieties of sweet corn, sometimes your ears will be different size. Now, these ears are skinny, but they are long. Now, usually when we're harvesting sweet corn, we look for fat ears with dried silk on top. That kind of helps us decide whether or not it's mature, but we have to be a little more selective when the ears are thin. And we also have to be careful for other things like this. Now, there is nothing wrong with that. This is actually a great ear of sweet corn, but we can see that it did not completely kernel out. So when the pollen was falling off the tassel onto the silk, it might have been really dry, which caused this not to kernel out all the way. Still is a nice looking ear of corn, but sometimes the customers don't like that. There's nothing wrong with it, but we do have to be careful. We'll usually eat a ear of corn when we find it like this. Well, that's good, Gavin. Now, we were talking about the ears of corn being a little on the thinner side, and that is the variety that we have planted here. But also, we were dealing with a lot of dry weather, which didn't help the ears to grow nice and fat. How you feeling over there, Joel?
Corny.
Would you say that this is a stable cornfield?
Yeah.
There's no corn on a stable life.
There could be.
There's 4 rubber bands on the truck. 4 more bunches, Matt.
I have a...
Yeah, why not?
Well, we got everything harvested that we needed for the farm market. The only thing we didn't get done is green beans, flat beans, and yellow beans, but we'll get those after lunch. Sorry, brother.
Good, man.
Uh-oh, I made a bad. We got in here and just started eating. Grammy, tell them what we had for lunch, though.
We had sausage hoagies
Which were really good,
and peach blueberry crisp.
which was, like, even better. And she made fresh homemade lemonade that was amazing. I don't know what happened that I forgot to show you. I was probably just really hungry and hot. I think I could hang out in here all afternoon, and I wouldn't even be mad about it. However, the reason I came in here was to show you that we got a lot of stuff picked in the last few days, and we have it in the cooler. So today, we don't have to pick any more vegetables, which we're happy about. The boys might be getting some green beans, yellow beans, and flat beans this afternoon, but it's not like a major need. We're very fortunate that we got a little bit of rain last week. Hopefully we can get some more rain. With these intense temperatures, we're gonna need the rain. It's just something we're definitely gonna need.
Key is when you put it on the wood, you slightly pick up as you push. Well done.
So everyone, after we got done with the beans, we came back to the farm market. It's been very, very hot. We didn't want to be out working in it. While we're here, one of my friends from Florida showed up. Well, he originally lived here, but then moved to Florida. This is Tanner. Say hi, Tanner.
Hello.
All right, everyone, it is about time to close up for the day. We have got Callie down here. She's helping me. She just rides in the cart, but she does more help than she knows. We just made it up to the house. Lauren, what are we having for dinner tonight?
Pork loin, mashed potatoes, and sauteed zucchini.
Ooh, not only are we having that, Tanner and his wife are staying for dinner. Check it out. Woo! And he's got lemonade. Nice. I'm having a really bad day. I forgot about lunch, and now I forgot about dinner. So everybody is here at the dinner table. We're all sitting down and eating. So that means this is where we're gonna end the video tonight. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Do you have anything you want to say?